Hi. Morning. Hi. 오늘 주제, today's topic. Let's talk about Oppenheimer. Did you guys see the movie yet? Wait, it's so hot. Hi. I want to see the movie, but I don't think it'll be safe for me to go to a movie theater and sit there for 3 hours. Safe. Let's be safe than sorry, right? 3시간 이래요. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I just woke up. I didn't wake up. Wait, I woke up at 7, but I ended up... what did I do? I ended up doing something that was like, oh shoot, I'm late. I mean, I started taking a shower at 9:30, and I said to myself, I'm gonna be late. So I was like, okay, whatever. Oopsies. What is this? So anyone seen Oppenheimer? Is it open? Is it out? It's probably out in US because it's out in Korea right now. I heard it's an interesting movie. The heck? What is PLC? Hi. Hi Dishy, how are you? Oh really? Korea is out late? Why? 진짜? I heard it's 19 plus. Sorry. Yeah. I wonder if they did it on purpose, guys, right? Hi, Jolly. I'm full. I had potato sandwich. So there is a... Oh. So I think today we'll talk about hot topic. I don't know why, but since I'm married, I've been getting a lot of YouTube feed related to marriage and whether or not it's good to marry or not. It was kind of funny. I watched like 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, sorry, like 3 minutes, and I was like, this is lame. Because the person who's citing for the marriage was like 2 actors who just didn't know how to talk versus like the 비혼주의가 영어로 뭐지? By the way, Stacy's coming out today along with DKB. Oops, I haven't uploaded anything on YouTube, by the way. Hi Klusner, how are you? What was I gonna tell you guys? Oh, but yeah, but 비혼주의. Is there even a word? Oh, celibacy? Wow, I never heard about this word. Wow, celibacy. Celibacy? Non-consensual? Which one's used more often? Oh. Thanks. Celibacy? Hi, Holly. Hi. Sorry. Do we go through the hello list? Okay. We'll be a nice streamer. I'll be a nice streamer and say hi to every single one of you guys. Just kidding. celibacy. It's celibacy. 미안해. 이게 순결한 독신주의래. I don't know if there's any specific word for 비혼. Hi Odyssey, nice streamer. I missed your name, Jolly. Hi Jolly. Hi Rizza. Celibacy or non-maritalism. Non-maritalist. 이건 아니잖아. That's just people who aren't married. Sex and marriage. 그니까. 뭘까? What would be a good word for 비혼주의? 독신주의가 celibacy. I've seen one but not both at the same time. 근데 I have a question. Can you? Can you refrain yourself from having sex? Is that possible? Like, oh, that's true. There's pre-simul. Like, isn't it hard? So do they just feel it on their own? Isn't it natural, like, instinct to let it out? But then, maybe just having... But then, isn't that a sin? Because you're dishonoring your sperm instead of giving it to Jesus. Isn't it? 아닌가? This is weird. 갑자기 궁금해졌어. 비혼주의가 영어로 뭐야? Is there even a word? 비혼주의가 미국엔 없나 봐. I don't think there's a word for 비혼주의. Some has less. Yeah, that's true. Women are less. Non-maritalism? 이게 맞나? 이거야? But I thought this is just... What does it mean? Not occurring within marriage. Not marital. But that's saying you're not married. So that's just talking about your current state. But there are people who believe that marriage is awful. Believe that marriage is awful? Believe that marriage is useless. That's what I'm thinking. Do you want a celibacy? Celibate? Oppenheimer. How do you spell Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer. So, did anyone watch Oppenheimer? 나 이거 진짜 보고 싶은데. Oppenheimer. 아, 그러네. Oppenheimer and what else should we talk about? No, 나 뭐 하려겠지? What did I want to talk about? Barbie? 근데 it's kind of funny. You know the movie Barbie? I don't want to go in depth because did you guys hear about Diablo 4 too? 진짜 내가 할 말은 많은데 too many things that I shouldn't talk about that I want to talk about. What else is there? I had a huge fight about Korean feminism. It was pretty fun on internet. It's pretty fun. Barbie was a movie that had a message. Oh, really? So did you actually? Did you watch it? Did you like it? 나도 그 보고 싶어. I want to see it. There are a couple of movies that I want to see. I just don't want to see it like at the movie theater. So, by the way, every Friday I will be going to some prenatal class. So I might stream it. Why not? It's 10:30 to 11:40. Let's stream it, guys. What the fudge is this? What the heck? Whoa. I heard Ryan Gosling was really hot and sexy, so that's why I want to see it, but... Come on. Yeah, so during September, I might have to switch around stream schedule, so I will have to maybe actually do programming on maybe Wednesday, and then do K-pop on Monday. I don't know if I want to stream K-pop. Oh, I missed DKB and Stacy. I'll do a music video reaction on those two. Hello. Yeah. I heard there was like a huge message that was being portrayed in the Barbie movie. Did you guys get a message? I heard. I have no clue on the Barbie movie about. I have no clue. That's why I'm asking, because I didn't go see it. But I heard there was a message to be shown in the movie. If anyone got it. I just saw the movie reviews. Oh, and then recently there was a huge debate on before we talk about the debate, I have so many things I want to talk about. Let me kind of organize what I want to talk about. Because I haven't streamed in like in 5 days. Friday. Did I stream Friday? No, what did I do Friday? I didn't stream Friday. I was sick. My stamina has been going real down lately, so it's been kind of awful. I had morning sickness also, so it wasn't that good. So today, I don't know why. It's something that if I eat something bad, then yeah, I just get real tired. So today I want to talk about. I know I have the hot topic up there, but other things are like just the random talking is. Diablo 4. I didn't do my research on it, but I heard it's pretty funny. Kind of relates to. 근데 이거 하는 by the way, I'll update you guys on the jamboree. How do you spell jamboree? Jamboree. And that'll be my finish. But I don't think I'll actually talk about I'll put it on internet. And then Jamboree. And then what else? 이게 문제. I ended up forgetting. For now, let's talk about this. I heard it's the 19th. Wait, but I have a trip. I told you guys, so I think I'll start on the 20th when I come back. So, funny story about the Jamboree. I should have brought up a news about it, but one of the guy, somebody. 잠깐만. 제일 웃긴 말이 있었는데. So after the concert, who watched the live concert for Jamboree? There was lots of famous K-pop star coming out. And what really cringed me was when New Jeans did a Korean meme and no one just understood. 진짜, like, I know it was last minute, but at least, like, work hard on it. So they yelled out, hey guys, what's kind of ironic is that if they were all Koreans, I'd kind of understand, okay, maybe because they can't really research what's being done in, like, foreign countries. But they literally yelled out a Korean meme being like, so there's a meme in Korea that goes, hey, like, what are you 뭐더라? 뭐지? They talk about like, oh, which way do you have to go somewhere? And then they just say Eugene's hype boy. I don't know why it's a meme, but it's pretty funny. And then they just dance off. It was in the Korean SNL. So all of a sudden I was watching it, and then Eugene's were yelling out, hey, like all of a sudden the music stops right before they go, hi, you're gonna hype boy, that part. They all stop, and then Eugene's yell out, hey, which way do you have to go? All of a sudden in Korean. I'm just face palming because, okay, like, as much as, you know, you guys are technically quote unquote, oh, hi Joey. like, oh yeah, which way do you have to go to Hongdae? Thank you. Yeah, that meme. I was like, these kids are like elementary, middle school. Do they really think that they'll know the meme? Oh yeah, it was like, how do you get to Hongdae? I think that was the meme. And then they just yell out, Eugene's hype boy. None of the foreigners know. Like, who knows that meme? Anyone? Because it was all quiet. All quiet. And then they just yelled out, which way do you have to go to Hongdae? And everyone looked clueless. You should have seen the video. It's better for like I understand, at least for IVE. I think it was like Wonyoung actually spoke in English being like, okay, do you guys know the next song, Love Dive? We'll sing you guys that. And then they scream. That makes sense. Even if they don't know the song, they're probably happy they see pretty girls. But it's like they do almost a Korean meme and the kids look so confused being like, what is she yelling? It's just very inconsiderate, especially because the members are foreigners too. I feel like they should have known that. So they just doing a Korean meme. I was like, why? Why would you be doing that? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, I wanted to bring out a funny thing that happened. Oh, and then they literally messed up the stadium because they ended up placing the seats and it's filled with trash. So the soccer fans are really upset too. Yeah, I mean, like, even if they did, I think it's really bad. You need to stop, or else I'm gonna have to pull you down. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Get a job. Ni hao! Thanks. Ni hao. 저 뭐더라? What was I gonna look up? This was a funny article. He's just being a butt face, just hanging out. He was ripping on my thing. So this is a funny article that I wanted to bring for you guys. Oops. He's ripping on my curtain behind me, so. No, I haven't talked about it, Dr. Fish. Why are you excited? I feel like every time I bring up like a very hot, spicy, you know Jinri's gonna be malding up. Just kidding. Everyone's just kind of like, oh, let's hear what Jinri's gonna be malding about. Just random hot topic. Why this is a topic? It's I've been actually getting a lot of feedback on that, and then I think it's also because like I'm also married, but I've been seeing so many people just being such a butt face. Pretty funny. So this article states, I don't know if there's a Korean one, an English one, but it says the reason for Jamboree's failure is UK and social media. Said the 전북 전라북도 is 전북 representative. So, hi Fridgie, how are you? So a couple of things that he wants to say. He says sorry, and that we understand that it's we noticed that there's some incidents. And then he goes, the reason why this issue happened was like the bathroom sanity, and the fact that UK left early was making it worse than it actually was, said by the representative. So they believe that because of like bringing out the bathroom sanity along with UK leaving Jamboree earlier than expected, he was like, that's what made it seem worse than it actually was. It wasn't that bad, he's saying. And then he said that the actual bathroom incident was like kind of, you know, like the bathroom sanity incident was saying that what was it? It was they kind of made it a little fake kind of situation because the UK's left early, so it made it worse. It made it worse than it is. That's what they keep saying. Along with like the food and insect and hospital issue, they were going to fix it somehow, but the internet was, yeah, thank you, it was exaggerated. Along with the food and insect and everything, like they were gonna fix it all, but because it was already on social media, that they got all the blame for. So, and then he said, compared to the 1991 Gosong Jamboree and this one, because of SNS being well established, it made the problems worse. I think he kind of wanted to say that, like, you know, people wouldn't have noticed it. But because you guys kept posting it on social media, like, we got caught, man. Yeah. What's kind of ironic, so I was watching the news earlier this morning while I was getting ready to eat. I also had to do dishes, that's why I was late. And like I think it was a couple months before the event, they actually brought up the issue. Oh, there's issue with the water problem. And then they went around, like, it was with all the organizers. It was like a meeting. They went on for 30 minutes trying to figure out who to give the job to, being like, oh, you should take care of it because it's in your location. And then the other person's like, oh, well, you should do it. So, and what's kind of ironic was the lady who's also a troll. She's such a troll in this. I just love the things that she says. It's so hilarious. She also talks about like... What was the thing? She also was like, do you want to pick a fight with me type of deal? And then she's like blaming it on other people. And she's like, we shouldn't bring this up because you guys are all busy. So we should just figure it out. And they never figured out the water storage, like water issue. And they just let it go. And I heard that the representatives or the local organizers get like, so it was pretty bad. Let me just go get water, by the way, and then I'll come back. Cuckoo caca, kiki cuckoo kiku. 그거, you know. Oh my god, I'm so clumsy. Oh my god. 사람들도 안 봐요. 오! What is this? Oh, my cam! Oh! I was genuinely large! People large! 비율 조작이라고? 사실은 제가 엄청 살쪘어요. 와! People wide! Hi. Hey! Guys, for some reason, I think I'm using my throat too much. Oh. So this was a funny incident that happened. It seemed like the kids, there's been like positive news about the kids, how they went to the beach and ended up picking up trash. Some kids ended up picking up trash, which was really sweet of them. People actually posted saying that's good. But it seems like some other people ended up like throwing away or like stealing from coex clothes. So, but what can you expect? They're kids, right? But what's kind of crazy is that they spent 1,171억. Wow, can you believe the price? How much is that? None of them stole books. Do you think they will actually steal books? Who will want to steal books? The books are going to be in Korean. No one wants to read a book in Korean. So. Anyways, this incident was pretty... well, it's probably upsetting for the parents because they had to deal with kids being sick and everything, but like... the fact that they treated this poorly just makes me laugh. Math book when it's being explained in Korean, I highly doubt they would be stealing that book. I hope you're being sarcastic. So, anyways, this was all the news. We still don't know where this money has been used at all. They did say that like bathroom, shower stalls and everything, like cleaning wise, only Took up 130 ok won. You guys can do the translation. So you could kind of see some fishiness happening. Oh. Poor kid's legs. Those look so scary. I just love how some people are like, you know, this is Girl Scout, Boy Scout. This is what they're supposed to be getting. But it's kind of sad. I read that the K-pop stars were not being paid for that concert. Ah, that's a great question. Should we look it up? I actually don't know the answer to that question. Let's see. I can't believe they actually made this live on KBS. And they actually brought Music Bank. They brought Music Bank team here. Kume? Oh, I think maybe it's this one. I don't think they have anything in depth about it. But I heard that they ended up giving out BTS card too. because BTS couldn't make it, so they gave out photo card. 아 진짜 말도 안 되는 소리 하고 있어. as a gift. Which is 8억 won worth of money. But it wasn't the Jamboree who paid, it was just Hive. So yeah, because they say for the concert Kakao spent 10억, 10억, and then Hive was 8억. But they say that because it was all on their own choice. So they're not gonna pay for it. 진짜 양아치다. Yeah, they brought Kakao character gifts and then BTS cards. Oh, they also gave out like echo bags. And K-pop, 뭐냐, you know, the sticks. For free. 와, 미쳤다. Poor companies. They must have lost a lot of money. I mean, probably for the companies not too much, but yeah, they... Leia. Denbury is funny incident. Super funny. I think, you know what, they should have brought Psy. Made them sing Gangnam Style. I think they would have really liked that instead of K-pop star. Yeah, they might have done it for the brand image too. Like, SPC is a really bad brand image right now because they've had lots of death in that company. But they ended up giving out different types of bread and like stuff, so I guess they wanted to care about the brand image more than other stuff. What was I going to share, you guys? Yeah, people kept dying at SPC, so a lot of people are rioting. So that's, I think that's probably the biggest reason why SPC would sponsor. It'd be too young to remember him. I don't think so. Are they? When did Psy come out? 2012. They're elementary kids? Hi, Kimni. So. Are they elementary? What was I going to share? 그러네. That's a great question. It doesn't seem that long ago, but I can't believe it's already 11 years ago. 미야시고 쏘세요. That I like it. 기분 좋아 비렛 흔들었자 우위 아래로. 1, 2, 3 to the 4. A. And then did you know there's a lot of school teacher incident happening in Korea? It's too scary. I don't even want to touch base upon that incident, so we're gonna move on. That incident is just too scary. I wanted to bring you guys Diablo 4 because I think it's kind of upsetting. I just think Diablo 4. Did you guys see the rating on Diablo 4? So there's people are actually like trading incidents going on. And then the rating for Diablo 4 is just terrible right now. Let's see if I can show you the rating. The more Diablo 4 becomes awful, the more people are gonna want to play PoE. Yeah. But I don't know if I should even call it a review bomb because it's so bad. It's already so bad. Hey, but in like IGN PC Gamer is kind of high. 되게 높은데? 근데 I think this is the right rating. 이게 맞아. This is the right. Yeah. They're still not fixing things. Oh, you guys didn't see what I was pointing at. I was like, oh, you guys see this? But yeah. Honestly, don't think Diablo 4 is worth 4-star. I think it's maybe 2-star at most. And the biggest issue is that, you know, like, what was pretty shocking was when the developers or the designers didn't know actually how to play the game. I heard they got a really bad review on that. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, I would recommend watching this. He seemed very upset about it. Did you see how Overwatch 2 is now the lowest rated Steam game? Is that even a game? Yeah, the developer for... 어딨냐? I wanna see that one, but I can't find it. 여기 있나? Did they take it down? 아, 이건가 보다. Should I have to verify my age? Okay. How do I verify my age? I'm going to... Does this work? Sorry guys, I have to go to my personal YouTube account to verify my age. Okay.
Do we have any emotes? I can taunt you. Oh, there are so many ways I can kill you. That will be your last stupid mistake.
And what was upsetting with this one is that they seem to not know how to play it.
I'm Josie, an associate designer. And that is got the kind of like Zach architecture going on. The tile sets are basically the look of like they're all the different like looks of the dungeons that we have in the game. You know, your standard caves or your...
So what was upsetting here is, as you guys can see, for Diablo 4, you're supposed to use these skills. So there should be, every skill that you're using should be on a cooldown. And they are using a controller. So they should be like consistently pressing all these buttons and then basic attacks.
Or in this case, these are like...
Well, currently the issue is she just presses one button of this and then doesn't press the other one, because the reason why is the other skills that they have to use, the cooldown is like can go up to like 10 seconds, so you gotta consistently be using it. I don't even know if they got the right skills for it, but
themed or Zacharoom themed.
They just use basic attack.
Cool thing they can do where they can add themes to stuff to make it
so
however.
And the worst thing is, like, at one point, they just end up dying.
There are bells going on in the dungeon, and so
knows
that there are drowned.
Why is she not more pressing Y? She has other skills, but not pressing.
Church bells, as mentioned previously. And then other times, we're working with encounters, or like adding little goodies on where to spawn shrines, as we currently see.
And then they die at one point. Where did they die?
And being able to see everybody step hardcore, and it's kind of cool because then we can try and find this. Like,
oh, I think she might die here.
Stuff
maybe.
As like the. Do we have any emotes? Make the appropriate compromises, and then more people get to have fun with your stuff.
Oh, God. So you could see that if they are, it's not even that they are like regular, like entry-level developer, because sometimes like if you're entry-level developer, you kind of understand. Okay, you don't have to really like your company product, but it seemed that they were associates, but they kind of didn't know how to play. So there were other. That's why you saw the other like post on why people are upset about this.
I can taunt you.
And it even got on Korean's Korean's channel, and they were really upset. So you could see why they're like, you know, this person it got worse. This also person goes, it got worse. Asmongold why people are quitting. They also, this guy makes fun of them playing. And then I also know Asmongold were not even gaming. So they look bored. Yeah, it was pretty upsetting. I'm kind of curious on what they were thinking. And then they were having some like hacking issues, it seemed like, during the game. Hey, so I'm really upset. I wasted like so much money. I wasted $80 on buying Diablo, and I can't believe I spent that much money buying Diablo. Remind me next time not to spend money on any Blizzard game. It's not really worth your money. So. I don't know how well they're gonna do in the future, but yeah, it was a bait. Oh my god. I highly doubt it. And it made it worse because like, so Overwatch 2 like Overwatch just in general, although they had that like issue, they've been making the characters kind of, they've been focusing on the character story way too much than actually making the gameplays better. Or like coming up with new fancy stuff, or like figuring out all the bugs that's happening, or having some good content. So I think that's what made a lot of the gamers mad, because it's like, it's just an FPS game. They don't really care about the stories, but they were too focused on making a certain character this type of person, that type of person. They never really worked on the actual gameplay or bringing out fun content or like updating. So, but there's been kind of debates on why Overwatch failed. Mia and I actually had a conversation on why Overwatch did poorly. I believe that they were lacking a lot of content, as in they didn't come up with new characters, so people got bored playing the same old character, especially if one was too OP. Like, what was that? Doomfist? Doomfist is so OP, guys. It's a character that like punches you in an FPS game, and he literally can full combat you, like one hit kill you in a single blow. So if you're a healer, you just die from this. So people were complaining, and they didn't do anything. That's the issue. They don't do anything. They're like not updating, but you can kind of see in Diablo 4 why that's happening. I should have expected it. I did not use my brain right. So, and ended up coming up with all these like fancy stories. So it kind of became like a, like, not to be like sexist, but it kind of became a girls game where they're more focused on making the story like fancier and all those shenanigans rather than actually working on the gameplays for people to play. So I mean, like, people still play it, but I don't think it's as popular as like other games. So that's my Diablo 4 story. It's just disappointing. I'm shocked that people are still playing this game. I mean, it's not bad to play this game. Honestly, it's not bad, but do you really have to play it? I feel like there's better games out there, unfortunately. So poor Diablo. Not worth playing. Yeah. I wish they just... I wish they were really thoughtful. Oh, really? Yeah, I actually like Diablo 3 better than 4. Diablo 4 is just disappointing. Like the horse? Ah, don't even get me started on the horse. We've talked about the horse too much. Okay, so let's talk about today's topic. Let's do that. I don't know if it's actually a topic, but it's just random Jinri's random chattering time. So I was watching some YouTube channel, you guys, the other day. And I don't think I'll put this on YouTube, by the way. Since people are really angry these days. You put on something on YouTube and they just get mad at you. They're ready to like slap you and rage. So but funny story was so I don't, maybe this is not the exact word that I wanted, because I wanted a word that meant basically people are choosing not to get married. It's not a bad thing. I mean, like, I'm married, but I'm not like super against people who are against marriage, or I'm not super rooting for marriage and everything, but it's something that happens naturally in life, I think. And if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. But I mentioned this a long time ago where I felt like people are being, I don't want to use maybe the word selfish, but it seemed that people are choosing to live for their own life rather than like having a family. So like I think that also had to do with maybe the gender issue going on, but the argument was that people don't want to get married because they don't want to lose what they can enjoy. And that they think that once they get married, they'll end up losing everything. So it was kind of sad to hear that, because you know at one point they're just kind of like guessing on the life of marriage instead of actually dealing with it. I mean, there were people who came back from like, as in like they got divorced and said marriage sucks, but it's just kind of sad to see so many people thinking that if once you get married, your life is over. Especially in girls, I've been hearing that so much. So it's really sad to hear. I mean, it's true. I can't stream as much as I used to. I can't do... I don't know if that's related to marriage, but... Of course I can't do what I used to. And then you could see in my paycheck, like, I got my paycheck for Twitch to this time, and I was like, holy cow, damn, I should find a job, right? But it's kind of unfortunate to be thinking like that, I think. So I just wanted to, I don't want to argue saying which is better, and that everyone should follow A or B. Everyone should get married, but everyone should not get married. But I think that people shouldn't just assume that that if you get married, just hearing from others that your life is going to be doomed. I've just been hearing so much of that, so... And that social media is probably one of the biggest thing that's causing that, because okay, so I started social media. I started a baby Instagram. If you guys want to follow my baby Instagram, tell me, but it's gonna be super Koreanized. So because I wanna get some like free baby products, right? That's the only thing I can do as of right now, since like since that's the only thing I can do. Is probably write some blogs and then post it on the internet about like what I've been preparing, since I've been working hard on like what I should be getting ready and stuff. But you see these, like, I actually got to follow a bunch of new moms, and you see pretty moms, skinny moms. They actually look really skinny for being like 6 weeks into it, and it seems like they're proud, and it's something that they could be proud of. But like, there are some people on the internet who actually accused of them, or like blamed them, or not blamed them, sorry, talk bad about them, saying, I can't believe they're posting pictures on the internet. I'd be so ashamed, and that I'll be worried that guys are going to like rape me. Because I posted pictures on the internet. Of course that could happen. It's not wrong, but it could happen. All right, you guys can come up to me one day and then try to attack me. And honestly, I thought this type of incident was just on the internet. Like, I thought it was just kind of like a short, you know, like, okay, like minor stupid people on the internet who has no life. But what's shocking is that it's near you guys. Like, you see these people around you and talk about how, you know, women are not getting all these things, you know, like we have no rights, and they use this word in Korean called 독박육아. And there's been kind of like a just using that word has been it's been kind of like guys hate that word, but girls use it often, because what that means is it's I gotta search the internet. So they use the word single parenting when it comes to moms who are basically taking care of the baby, like, because they divided the roles where guys are in charge of bringing the money versus the women who's being more in charge of the kid. And I know this story is kind of getting long too, but what I realized is that, you know, people actually, it's bad. Let me just say, it's bad that guys think that bringing in money is everything, but it's also at the same time bad that the girl is thinking that, like, I have power, or I could swear at my husband just because of that. And seeing all these like marriage issue is leading up to people not wanting to get married. But honestly, the reason, like, I could see why maybe Jamboree wanted to blame social media is they post all these negative things about marriage. But here's the thing, why would someone want to brag about your life when you are more wanting to talk about getting agreements about your negative life? For instance, if my life is amazing, I could just go on tours every day, go all these different countries. Would I be sitting home like on the internet watching, or would I be going out and enjoying my life, right? So all the happy people aren't really on the internet complaining, and I should be talking about that, but like as in, like, you know, like as in complaining, not saying that you guys are unhappy. But it's unfortunate that people are actually thinking that, oh, marriage is this, because half the, like 99% of Reddit is talking about how their mother-in-law is trying to like ruin their like their baby shower. It's like, okay, well, first of all, you marry the guy. When you marry your husband, you would have met your mother-in-laws, and you would have kind of guessed what your mother-in-law would be like. And it could lead up to not wanting to get married. If your mother-in-law is being a douchebag, you should have kind of already known that. Of course, she could have been kind of like faking it to make you wanna, like, it's something that you were going to go through it. So the fact that you're blaming it on the internet, or blaming it to the internet, doesn't make sense, right? But girls like to get kind of and I can agree, I'm a girl, and something that I realized ever since I got pregnant too, or ever since I got married, is I like it when my husband agrees with me, or just in general, people agree with me, right? You like it when people agree with you. When you say, hey, IU is hot, don't you want to see like people being like, oh yeah, she's really hot, instead of being like, excuse you, she looks like a 5-year-old, right? So That's a fact? How is that a fact? You're just being biased, man. So, I wasn't going to go on with the story, but should I tell you? But yeah, anyways, people like it when people agree with you. So it seems that when you upload about maybe your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, or some incident, and you get all people agreeing with you, that makes your life happy. But I don't think it's like a positive way of being happy. I feel like there's better ways to get your anger out of your system than trying to make people agree with you on the internet. So that's something I kind of gave up on too. Or I learned from you. I shouldn't say I gave up, is that I learned from you that everyone don't think the same. And I always mention it to you guys, is that like, you guys might have an opinion, but like, you should also listen to the other people's opinion. But some people don't. If you want to start some stuff, then agreeing is boring. Oh, what? What? So. Yeah. So that's why I brought up this word, thinking that here's the thing, like, it's okay to have a single life, but I just don't think people should be bragging or like sharing it to the whole world, being like, you know, I've seen people being miserable because of marriage, and I want to end up just living by myself, like with my cats. I just don't think people should be like saying that in a bragging way, because I also find it kind of like weird to see those people and like 2 years later being like, oh, but I ended up finding this like other guy, like, you know, I wasn't gonna get married, but he totally changed my mind, so we're gonna get married. So that actually happened the other day with this K-pop idol named like, you know, from 21, Sandra Park. She was like confident. She's like, I'm not gonna get married, you know. She was like so distinct. She was like, I'm not gonna get married. Marriage is blah da 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 da. And then like today, or like she went on this TV show and she's like, oh yeah, so I met this guy. We're gonna get married. And then they were like, oh, I thought you weren't gonna get married. She's like, oh, cancel that. It's like, maybe then you should just be quiet, you know. I mean, like, it's okay for your mindset to change. So that's kind of my dilemma, is that like, sure, you could change your mindset, but I just feel like whatever you say, you should say it with should you say it with I just don't think you should be 100% sure of yourself. That's what I think you should be saying. Like, you should be more open and saying, you know, like, currently I haven't found the person I wanted to get married with, so I don't want to get married. Would have been a better way than like defining yourself as someone who's never gonna get married in the rest of their life. So that's true. I think that's what I wanted to put it up. It's your life. You could definitely change, and it's not bad to change and stuff, but I just feel like you shouldn't define yourself as A or B. That I'm gonna be this type of person, period. And that I feel like you should be more open into agreeing with other people. And because the reason why you start defining yourself is that you're just gonna be set to that mindset, and that even if people are gonna be like, oh, well, like, you know, I believe in this, they might also have some type of view, being like, oh, well, like, that's weird. And then like give you all these bunch of nonsense, weird type of thing. But that's why, like, I always say, try to be open, because I realize that with a lot of you guys, or at least when I like talk about certain type of matter is that it's just so closed. Everyone's really closed, that they're not trying to be open. And I think that might have been maybe the issue with social media, is that you get all these information. It's a fast revolving trend these days. It's really fast. And I can't breathe. I can't talk a lot and fast at the same time. But I just feel like what was I gonna talk about? I was gonna go somewhere and I totally lost it. Yeah. Oh, social media. And then so going back, I know we got kind of carried away. So maybe I shouldn't even think about, would you guys want to have a no marriage life? Is anyone who really believe in marriage sucks? Because I noticed, I saw one program and there was this guy named Bam Bam, and he's like, if I get married, I'm afraid to lose everything I have, like drinking beer or hanging out with my friends. So how did that happen? How did people think that marriage is bad? And why is my AC not going on? So what makes you not want to get married? I want to hear about non-marrying wanting people. Yeah, Bam Bam from GOT7. Oh, is he from GOT7? I don't know where he's from. But like, I'm not saying his idea is bad. Of course, you kind of lose what you could do, but 뭔가, I feel like recently marriage to a lot of people is just so negative. Like, everyone makes up mind in their own theory because of social media. That's where I wanted to get at. There you go. So it looks boring and would kill my career potential. So what do you think marriage is, Kino? If it looks boring? That's my question. And where did you get that type of concept in your thing? Because you never experienced marriage, but you're assuming that marriage is boring, right? 뭔가, I think I realized I'm very like a try experience type of people, but it seems that there's people who could just assume something and guess and believe in a choice and say it's not good. So I think it starts with not wanting kids, then feel like, why get married if no kids? That's true. 너무 슬플 것 같아. The fact that people don't want kids these days is also kind of sad. But what can you do, right? Difference between thinking marriage is bad in general. I think, but they talk about the same thing. How do you know that marriage is bad versus marriage not being right? Like, what makes you think that marriage isn't right for you? What makes you think that marriage isn't right for you? Yeah. How do you know that marriage isn't going to be right? Of course you could change, but that's nature. That's life, right? You might end up... You're gonna have hard time during marriage. No matter what. If it's any people problems, you're always going to have some issues. A divorce rate, maybe. Maybe seeing the divorce rate being high makes you not want to get married. Maybe that could be the reason why people think marriage is bad, because people get divorced. So do we treat divorce lightly then? Or is it just that people don't get along? Maybe that's why people are trying to find like the one to marry. The one to marry. Like the right one. Maybe that's why they emphasize the right one. Oh. Commitment issue is a very fast-pacing change. I feel like people don't want to be committed at all. As much as before. Because I feel like they are scared of being committed. And then I realize a lot of people, instead of facing problems, are figuring out ways to walk away from problems lately. And I think that's where marriage comes in. To be saying that maybe, you know, like if you have a problem with your significant other, minus like hitting, physical abuse and all those definitely make sense. Like I'm not talking about those, but you know, a lot of like some of the times people fight about just really random things because their personality don't match. Some people fight about like, oh, you flipped. Why are you flipping your socks inside out? I want it flipped outside in, but then the wife doesn't because their lifestyle wasn't like that. And then it's like, you know, they end up fighting about all the other problems that they notice and they get irritated, blah, blah, blah. Anyways. Hi RJ, how are you? That would be... I really want to see if divorce rates affect... I feel like it would affect it. I feel like there would be some articles relating to something about that. Bad for wives, take half your money. You're not attracted to your partner, but then we have to talk about the problem of attraction, I think. Cause did you? I think there is a study. There was a study, guys, of when someone get attracted to other, it only lasts 5 years to have like attraction. So I honestly believe if you're one of those type of people who always want to have some type of attraction with the other people, like that sense of romantic movie like attraction, then I feel like then definitely those people shouldn't get married and just should enjoy more of that type of relationship. It's not a bad thing. It's what you mostly believe in, and it's not a bad thing. But I honestly believe that for definitely for those type of people, it's hard to get attracted. Why do you make this question? Because I've seen people talk about it and bring up some of their point of view, and I wanted to hear from a foreigner's point of view. Because I watched a Korean video about it. And it seems that the biggest reason was that they just didn't want to talk about, but they just didn't want to lose their current lifestyle. Oh, which is true. You had a girlfriend for 7 years that ultimately was scared to marry and had to go separate ways. Look, I wonder what marriage really brought into. What I also think is that what I also think is kind of reading from what Fish says is that, you know how parent marriage was, for some of them, might have brought in trauma, saying like, man, mom was like fighting with dad all the time. It seemed like that's the marriage, you know, dad was throwing like dishes to the other across the room, mom was throwing forks, so I don't want to get married because that's what I've seen in the family. So in that terms, I could sense where marriage could be scary. 맞아. So. Is it true that no matter what, like 50%, girls get 50% of guys' wealth? Is that always true? I don't think that's always true. Really? Marriage is also very one-sided in favor of women. Wait, 진짜? No matter what? What if the girl makes more money than the guy? Maybe that's why guys don't want to get married. 와, 나 같았으면 결혼 안 한다. If that's the case, as a guy, I'm not gonna get married. Sorry, I'm still scrolling down. So if Kino gets married, you owe me $100 because you defined yourself as not wanting to get married. See you in 10 years, Kino. You better come back in 10 years to pay up your bills. Let's all pray for Kino's marriage, guys. Even if he doesn't want one. Maybe they'll just make him not want to get married at all. That's another reason why he doesn't want to get married. He finds D1 and says, I don't want to get married though. I made a bet to this streamer that I have to pay up $100. Wow. There's couple divorces in chat, but not here right now. So how come it's up to the judge? So if the woman has like a legit reason of like, or not legit reason, like makes up reason that seem kind of you could believe in it, then the guy automatically loses. Why does the US law tend to always side with the woman? Women usually gets custody, so the man has to pay for child support. Oh, bye, Joey. Comes to be more interesting why people would live. Why? What? Really? That's his dark side? Because of sexism? Because do they believe that women has no rights? What? I talk about. So let's say I make bucks and my husband makes nothing. If we break up, do I give my husbando half? Or does that not happen? What if the gender role is changed? Maybe that's why in US they don't want kids. 근데 나도 if that's the case, I don't want kids in the US. 진짜? 진짜? You knew a woman like that? Wow. 잠깐만. Joey wants to leave. Wait, why does the judge get to decide? 되게 이상하다. Wait, what if it's same gender marriage? What is alimony? Financial support that a person is ordered by a court to give to their spouse during separation. So I just give money. Wow. Is that why you guys don't want to get married? Ah. That's one reason? How many of you guys think the current divorce law is unfair? Raise your hand. And that it should change. You know what? I need to start drawing emote. Because I need a raise hand emoji. 그러게. Where's the raise hand? Wait, that's raise knife. What is 1번? What is that not to? Why are you guys raising knives? Wait, what if you don't have the prenup? It's... 잠깐만. Prenup. It's prenup, right? Marriage in one emote? They don't always work? Prenuptial agreement. Wait, we never signed this. Does this only work in US? Oh, even Capital One has it. 대박이다. What's a postnup? We're studying law. I'm reconsidering my marriage? 아, 잠깐만. It's okay. I'm not making much, so he should give me money. Maybe I should sign something with him right now. 아, 잠깐만. Should I call him? Excuse me. I need to sign a postnup, Mia. It's okay. Even my subs, I'm not earning that much money. So it should be good. Oh. Maybe that's why in US. So I have another question. If you guys... So if the woman doesn't work... What is husband right now? Hey, do you want to die? What is that emoji? 잠깐만. 그러면 if the woman doesn't work, what does the woman do? Like, what's her job? In the family. 추워졌어. Let's say she has no kids. Because right now, what should I be doing? 만약에 if I... Just housewife? The reason why I asked this question, in Korea, a housewife means a lot. It's still changing. It varies depending definitely what you guys mean by house. But as you guys know, does she cook dinner when you guys come home? And like do dishes, do laundry, do everything? It should be done, right? So well, what is the definition of cooking for Americans though? Do Korean housewives traditionally handle finances? So it seemed like using the paste, right? The reason why I say this is I'm not dissing American food, but American food, like cooking, is so easy and cheap and unhealthy sometimes compared to Korean food. Like, the amount of time and effort I spend cooking for Korean food is so different than American food that I'm actually shocked that if they actually go for just housewife, what do they do? Oh. But also work 40 hours a week, but that's also the same for American husband. Oh. That's why I asked what would she cook? And if you say pasta, like, she wouldn't make, you know. That's why I asked what you guys cook for dinner. What would you guys like being served for dinner? And if I'm hearing mac and cheese and pasta, I don't think those actually take a lot of effort making. Unless she actually makes the legit mac sauce and then makes the own... Oh, sorry, the cheese part, right? 되게... So once they have a child... So wait. So do you guys not like it if the women would complain that guys don't do stuff? His ex made a lot of hamburger helper? What is hamburger helper? You like KBBQ and bingsu every dinner? You've never been married? Do you guys want to get married? Starting to feel lonely? When are you gonna get married then, Fish? I'm sorry! Dr. Fish! That's true. Did you know, one thing that I agreed that someone said was, you know... Shoot, I should not move forward. 잠깐만. Let me 잠깐만. Oh, really? Ah, those kid meals like that. Oh. Finding someone's the hardest. Hey, but I have a question. So, you know, the thing is the same nowadays where men and women both have to work. Now, once you get pregnant, you are on a maternity leave, right? During pregnancy. What do women do? What does she do? Helper's not actually healthy? 아니, 그러니까 that's what I'm thinking. They just chill at home? Wait, but okay, here's what I'm getting confused at is that if you want the alimony, you want to not work. The woman doesn't want to have job, right? I'm not asking because I'm gonna do this, but so for women, it's better for them to not go back to their job after having a child. Is that true? What am I planning? Shut up. Guys, the only way to save Mia is to keep donating, guys. Wait, it's so bad to say my divorce is dependent on the judge. So if I get a judge who's very sexist, then poor guy. I bet on the internet there's gonna be those type of judges. Can you pick your judge? I don't think you can pick your judge, right? Supposed to provide the ex-wife the same lifestyle they had before the divorce. But if the ex-wife is working, do they need the alimony? So that's why you guys are saying it depends on the thing. If she still has a job and everything, they still get it? Doesn't matter? They could be working after giving birth and still get custody of child and child support and half the guy stuff? Where? So if you don't do a prenup before marriage, you are stupid. Can we say that? Oh, shoot, my grandma called. What's 50-50? So what do you guys have to depend on to get married? Most people just don't know it. Yeah, like me! I'm shocked. You guys, why did you guys tell me this? Assume it if you make more than your spouse. 진짜로? Then why is people having gender issue? Yeah! Women! 좋네! Hey! I'm a girl and I'm happy. Sucks to be you guys. Haha. 아니 내가 guys, can I talk about I shouldn't be talking this on the stream, but 아니 the other day, it's not gender issue, but if I make more than my husbando and we get married, it's more likely, I'm not saying it's 100% because you guys keep telling me it depends on the judge, but it's more likely for me to get money. Right? Ah, すごいね. Gotta start planning my my plans, guys. I like that. 그니까. Wait, my grandma's calling me. She's calling me twice and it's kind of getting me worried. 잠깐만.
근데 아도 인상도 좋고 어디 좋은 데 있으면은 그렇게 셰프 계열에 있는 여자애 있으면은 소개해줘. 네가 이쁜 아들 많이 알잖아. 네가 이쁘니까 네 이쁜 아들 친구 안 맞냐?
Oh, talking to my grandma is the hardest thing, guys. As much as I love my grandma and stuff, guys, she's just so hard. Did you see how much she talked? It's non-stop. So there's a chef who's 33. She has Alzheimer, I think. Yeah, that's kind of me too. So she wasn't cursing. She was just talking about how there's a chef who's 33 and he's very nice and it's a family son in this rich nice area and he's very nice, blah blah blah. So wish you came. I was like, oh, thanks grandma, but I'm working. She's like, oh, what are you working? YouTube. Oh, okay. So but we missed you when you couldn't come. I was like, oh, I couldn't. I was out with my in-laws. And she's like, oh, where'd you go? And suddenly it talks about chef and all the history. And then all of a sudden she goes at the end when I edit on speakerphone, she goes, you know, he's still 33. I was like, who cares? So I thought first she was like, she wanted to introduce to me, but I guess not. She was like, if you know anyone who's young and adorable, because Jinri, you have lots of pretty friends, introduce. I was like, grandma, I'm not here to matchmake, and all my viewers are freaking 35-year-old old men. Just kidding, I didn't say that, but I'm like, why are you trying to? Because okay, so my grandma stopped calling me a lot, but I called her once just to be like, hey, like, how are you doing, and blah blah blah, right? Sorry, this is a guy chef, guys. This is guy chef. So if anyone's gay, but. I was like, I mean, okay, grandma, but I'm gonna go to the restaurant maybe like next week, so we'll have to see what happens. Because I do have a couple of friends that wants to meet someone, but I have to see if he meets the spec because Korean girls have high specs and it's kind of scary. Well, no wonder. It's been a while, but all my relatives all of a sudden wants to see me. So I was like, I think it's probably because would I pass those specs? Do you want to hear the specs, Dr. Fish? How much do you make? Wait, let's start with that question. Very important. How much is that? Is that monthly? You make that monthly. One of my friend has a very high standard where it was like she wants to, I mean, I've never seen any girls around me that have like neutral standard. Like, you know, back then, like back in my days, when you guys are all older than me, I can say this though. But back in our days, guys, you know how girls were mostly like, oh, I want someone who's nice, you know, or like, I want someone who will be a great dad. Something like those type of just kind of very how would I define this in English? Like you know, yeah, like very maybe human type of blah blah blah. 뭐라 해야 되지? Like someone who's or someone who will care about family a lot, type of ideal type. But now it comes to all statistics. I want a guy who makes this much but has to have this job but also have time to cacao me. I was like, dude, just say you want a freaking rich guy. Yeah. Well, for some reason in Korea, wanting a guy who does startup company has a image of rich. So I've gotten a lot of people telling me, I don't want a guy who works in a big company. I want a guy who has their own startup business. I was like, you know that having someone who has their own startup business doesn't guarantee he makes a buck, right? And I could say, I also have a startup company. I don't make bucks. US men also have high standards? What? So, I don't know why, for some reason, startup CEOs became a popular thing in Korea. But I've seen maybe a couple girls around me wanting a startup. Is it that startup company employee is also not at home a lot? Eh? Yeah. She wants the CEO. But she wants also the CEO to message them a lot. No, but extended. They want a successful startup but has time to meet them a lot. Can you get it right? They must still have time to go on dates and expensive restaurants and everything. I don't know why, but for some reason they think that. I think drama definitely. I don't think it's drama. I don't think. And so one of my other friends is like starting a business and working, but he has lots of time. But I also say like, cause his family has lots of this. So I think it's hard. It's hard to like meet up with a lot of people's standard. I think it's too high for me. So what was my standard? Anyone who looked good in suit. Isn't that simple? But here's the thing. To be good looking in suit, you had to be tall. It's hard for short people to look good in suits. But then you have to be, you know, to buy a decent suit, you have to be rich. And having a job that requires suits means a good quality job. Can you stop posting? Hey. Well, here's the thing. It's not any suit. I said you have to be good looking in suit. So to get a good looking person in suit, the suit has to be fitted well, which means you need a good tailor. You're not just gonna go like to Macy's and buy just a regular suit that makes you like puffy, right? Yeah, guys, right? So just rich. But that didn't come true. Well, actually, that was just a joke. I just said anyone who has potential in life. Isn't that the hardest thing? The reason why I married Mia was I told him he has potential. He was like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, I don't know, but I feel like you have potential to be rich. What if you look really good in one of those t-shirts with a suit printed on them? Oh my god. Yeah, not many people wear suits, which is unfortunate. How do you... Well, here's the thing is, like, if they... So I really don't care if you have, like, currently lots of money. But I just wanted someone who... Or who... 뭐라 해야 되지? So, like... Mia works hard. I know he works hard, but he just couldn't maybe achieve what he wanted to because of his family condition, because they didn't have that much money at one point. Like his dad's business didn't go well, so he didn't have much money. But he still tried to work hard. Like he went on a working visa to go to Australia to like work there, and he's very obedient and stuff. So I was like, oh, you know, like no matter what he does or no matter where he'll land, he will still work hard to like, you know, like live up for his family kind of type of attitude. And that's what I think that's kind of what I meant by potential, as in like and that's kind of like the style that I'm looking for. Is you don't have to be, I mean, like I can also make lots of money too. Not through stream. Stream isn't really going well right now, but like you know, like I could find a job too. I have the capabilities. I got good education, so you know, if there's something that he really wants to try, I think he will do well. Like I can see that type of potential in him, because of his diligent working style and stuff. So I was like, you know, he's a decent guy. Is marrying for potential future money a form of gambling? That's a good question. So this could kind of look like it's gambling because I'm kind of investing. So I guess maybe this is where it kind of became I will be a future investor because I've invested in Mia. So I'm hoping to go, Mia stock goes up. I'm crossing my finger for Mia stock to go up. Cause Jinri stock isn't doing so well right now. So if anyone wants to donate to Boss's stream, feel free. Cause Jinri stock has kind of been going down. So I got my Twitch income today and it was kind of depressing. So if you guys wanna help me bring it up, feel free to sub to my channel. It'll help, guys. But never pray. Number risk management. Oh, I think mine was pretty simple. But what I didn't like of some girls' attitude is when they're so judgmental of each other. They're super judgmental sometimes. Like, what? Yay, fine, low! Jinriko's has potential, guys! Let's go! Let me see some Jinrikatsas! So where were we, guys? Yay! Okay, so are you interested in that 33-year-old chef, Dr. Fish? I will go to that restaurant and take a picture for you. If you don't mind, a Korean guy. Oh, 웃겨. If he can wear a cute costume. 아, 너무 슬프다. Everything is prepared. Yeah, I still have Lucid. I haven't sold my Lucid because it's so bad. But yeah, that's why sometimes, you know what I also believe in is that I can't believe I'm saying this, guys, but I feel like if you guys are really into wanting to marry someone, there's always the right girl will show up one day, even if it takes time. So, you know, just take your time going around. Because can I be really honest? Wait, I have to check if my brother is watching. Okay, so my brother is not watching, but here's the thing. My brother is dating someone. I honestly thought my brother had no potential. Oh, Farmer, thank you for the $20 donation! Yay! Jinrico stock dividend! Yay! Thank you, Chad! So harsh. So So here's the thing. As much as I love my brother, I think he still needs to grow up. My mom only watches my Jinri TV, Jinri Full, so I have the right to say this. But if this applies to you guys, I don't know. Maybe you guys can have faith in my brother, or faith like you can live vicariously through my brother. So my brother likes Yu-Gi-Oh, and he's very nerdy. He has money though. He has money. A little bit about my brother. I don't know why I'm exposing my brother, but yeah, and it's not a bad thing. Like, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, and I just don't think, you know, you should be very judgmental on what they like. So it's like, my brother's really cool, but he doesn't clean. I love my brother, but as a girl, I was always worried because, you know, like, as a girl, you have the minimum requirement that you want from a guy, right? Like, at least be sweet. And I don't see that in my brother. Like, I've never seen that. Which makes sense because I'm his sister, right? He won't be sweet to me. But he, like, annoys the crap out of me a lot. And I'm like, oh my god, you'll never get married. And I was telling me about this, be like, oh my god, my brother doesn't dress well. He, like, doesn't know what to probably to talk about on his first date. And I was, like, scolding him, right? And, like, dude, recently, he, like, started dating someone. And I was like, my mom called me actually, the reason why I got to know this. By the way, this is I'm talking about my family story because of all the donation. It's a treat to you guys because I don't have any donation gifts, so this is my treat. So you guys better thank Dr. Fish and Farmer for for making me start the story. But if this applies to you, this is why I want to give you guys faith. Sorry, brother, but one day my mom called and she's like, no, actually my mom sent me this picture and it was like, it was outside of my house and I was like, why she sent me? And I like zoomed in at one point and it's like, that looks like a familiar like back view, but then he was with a girl. So I was like, mom, what is this? And he's like, your brother brought a girlfriend and he suddenly introduced me to her. I was like, the fudge? The fudge is he talking about? I was like shocked that the moment she said that. So I asked like, what's going on? And she's like, I don't know, she just came home and then all of a sudden your brother goes like, this is my girlfriend, blah blah blah, let me introduce. So I was like, what? How is that possible? Honestly, I really didn't have faith in my brother. I'm sorry. He's chill, but to me, like, he's kind of big. He used to be skinny. That's what makes me also depressed. But because of his job and all the stress that he was getting through his job, he just ate and did not relax. Like, he did not exercise. So he got big. And I was like, brother, girls aren't gonna like it if you're gonna be that lazy and that, you know, like doing this and blah, blah, blah and everything. But he ended up finding a girl that really matched well with what he likes, which was shocking. She, a little bit about my brother's girlfriend, I don't know why I'm exposing her to, I hope she doesn't watch my stream. Hi Jerry, is that she likes anime. My brother loves anime, by the way. So he actually was the one who recommended me to Spy Family, so that's why I started, along with the the recently popular one. So I was like, she likes anime? And then she's okay with my brother, I guess, doing all the card game where they play card games together, or like board game, because that's also my brother's hobby, is to play board games. And then the scariest thing was my mom watches K-drama and she started watching K-drama, or like, and then so my mom was teaching her like Korean, because she doesn't speak Korean. She's actually she's mixed Mexican American. So my mom was like teaching her, oh, like in Korea you can say to good looking guys, oppa. All of a sudden she looks at my brother and says, oppa. My mom and I puked. Does she need to change glasses? I'm sorry, brother. She's really sweet and nice. You know what was really sweet of her was she was like, she wanted to talk to me first, because you know, like in-laws, the best thing to do when you are going to be a future in-law is don't call. Don't call, don't, you know, reach out, do not do anything. Hey, but it's natural sibling thing. Like, honestly, who thinks your sibling's good looking? Raise your hand if you think your sibling's good looking, huh? No one thinks your sibling's good looking, right? My brother probably thinks the same thing. Dude, why I know that? My brother is willing to watch less on my friend's streamer rather than my stream. I see I'm streaming and I hear Lessa's voice sometimes. I'm like, your sister's streaming. You're like, yeah, but Lessa's better. I was like, no, it's okay. We appreciate each other's opinions. So kind of, yeah. So she was actually really willing to talk to me, and then I called her, like I video called her. And and I was like, hi, but then they were getting lunch at B-dubs, so it was kind of awkward because it was like I was in my pajamas and I was like, hi. And they were at B-dubs trying to talk to me, and I was like, how's B-dubs? Kind of ironic, but he probably told her that I'm a streamer and stuff, so we'll have to see. But she's very sweet. But the moral of the story, guys, is that there's that one day where you will meet your significant other, guys. It will come. Just don't know when, but it will come one day. So don't lose faith. All you just gotta do is enjoy your stuff. Maybe there will be one day a girl who understands you watching girl streamers. They'll be like, let's watch together. Wow, wouldn't that be ideal type? So just stay calm, I think. Ayu doesn't even what? How did your brother meet his girlfriend? They work at the same place. Hi, Cody. Oh, your brother's good looking? Oh. And that's what my brother says about me too. Hey. Oh, thank you. It's okay. Logo. My brother really liked Choa, but he found a different girlfriend. We always thought the same thing about you. Or about my brother, thinking, oh my god, he's just gonna try to figure out how to get Choa's number, right? That is also true, though. Like, honestly, if I didn't get married, like, and I'm still doing a streamer job, I don't know how I would have met someone. Because I don't want to date a streamer. Honestly, all the streamers I met, they're very... They have more energy than me. So I feel like I will be tired. I have not met anyone who is quiet, which doesn't make sense as a streamer, right? You want to be energetic and you want to have like energy. But to me, oh, the only person that I would date is guy version of Lessa. Yeah, honestly, you can tell her that, guys. If there's a guy version of Lessa, I would date that person. Cause she's quiet and she's sweet and she just listens to me and she laughs everything I talk about. So I like Lessa. That's the only person I'm dating. That's true. I would be yeah. I'd be dating that chef. Yeah. So I still make fun of my brother. I gave Lessa's pin to my brother. I was like, here you go. Ayu doesn't even know my name. Like I said, my brother thought I thought the same thing about my brother and Choa, but he met a different person. So I still have faith that Ricebox gonna meet someone and stop talking about IU. Because what's really funny was Mia, after we got married, he wanted to give my brother a birthday gift for the first time. And you know, like when you are thinking about giving gifts, what I like about also what I changed from Mia's perspective, what I changed in Mia's perspective is when you're buying gift, it doesn't have to be fancy, expensive stuff, but it's something that you appreciate the person, or like really give them something that they like. So Mia messaged me like, "Oh, I sent a gift from Korea to your brother." I was like, "What the fuck did you send it?" We got the gift, and he actually made a poster of Choa from a fan taken picture, like a big size quality thing, like very quality poster deal. He sent it. My brother was so happy. I'm like, this brother who makes bucks is happy about getting a poster for his birthday because it had Choa on it. But I felt bad because I did the same thing for his like earlier birthday when I was in college. I like drawing. So I drew like Choa 그 사뿐사뿐 in a cartoonish style. He still posted that in his room. I was like, bro. So it's one thing that I like about my family is it's easy to buy them gifts. They're pretty self-explanatory. Like usually my mom likes it when I don't give her money. She just tells me what she wants. I'm like, okay. So yeah, my brother really liked that gift. He was so happy. I was like, and Mia bought my mom a pan for her birthday because my mom had really old pans where all the food kept getting stuck because we've scratched it so many times. But the thing is, my mom doesn't use it because she's like, it's my gift. So it was pretty funny. Anyways, that's spoiling my family. So back to the celibate lifestyle. Yeah, that's true. Those are the best gifts. Wall-size poster of Tason from sister for my birthday. It's in November. Thanks. What the fuck? Is he going to be the poster man? Mia is best brother. Yeah. He's a good in-law. So my family really likes Mia. They like Mia more than me. My brother always sides with him, so I get mad. Well, anyways, what were we talking about before my grandma called? My grandma. I forgot. Where were we on? The law? The law. What about the law? 뭐지? What's the law that we're talking about? Divorce. Okay. So is that why people want to just live them by themselves? Maybe that's really the reason why they don't want kids. If I were a guy, I wouldn't want kids. But I wonder what makes girls not want to have kids. Maybe because they give off so much of their lifestyle. I think my lifestyle right now, I don't want to say I gave up on it, but I ended up I ended up accepting the fact that if I'm pregnant, my work will slowly disappear. I can see you mentally clicking the back button. Yeah. Go back. So you know what I don't understand is why the fudge is childcare more expensive? Isn't that stupid? But I'm not blaming. No, I am blaming those stupid child companies. Why are they making it more expensive? You know what the worst thing is? Child hospital fees also expensive. What's expensive? Those car seats? So expensive. What are expensive? Even just the fact that, like, I was naturally birthed beanie, but, like, you know, if you want to get it through... What's that word? C-section. Oh, thank you, thank you. I think it's both Korea and America that's expensive. Hi, Play, how are you? I honestly think so. I honestly think both countries are effing expensive. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant actually. In vitro. Thank you. So how are wait, so let's kind of go through. This is random. This is kind of moving away, but I can see why people don't want to get married, because maybe kids. So let's talk about kids. So let's talk why we had child boom back in 19 whatever 90s something. They didn't have social media. How come kids were okay having babies? Because people were bored, so they just had checks. But right now, people are bored, but they won't have checks, or they have checks with protection. So they didn't get to... Life is too fun without having kids. Yeah. Nowadays, it's all about money. Guys, so can we raise your hand? How much do you think it costs during pregnancy? What's your estimated price of how much it'll cost during pregnancy? 20K? Come on. 50K a month? 5K a month? During pregnancy. Why I asked this question is, well, it'll be including birthing, because I know that Korea is known for cheap hospital fees. But I think probably same thing of what maybe Fish is saying, and 20K would be equivalent of including all the insurance and everything. Nothing in EU? But I heard problems also in EU too, so we'll talk about... You guys, I didn't stream for so long that I have so many things to talk about, but I just don't know when it's going to... it's so long, guys. You guys better not leave. Today, you guys have to stay and watch me for like 5 hours. 5 more hours, guys. If you guys leave... I'd be so sad. The moment you leave, it'll lead to pre-pregnancy women depression. I forgot what the word was. Yeah, I'm not gonna be talking for that long, guys. Oh, thank you not to. Did you hear my voice cracking? Yeah, I'll be sorry. Shut up. Honey, why I want to say that is, okay, so honestly, okay, maybe EU is a little different. We'll skip EU for now. You guys can tell me EU later, okay? But let me just talk about Korea. So pregnancy is free last I checked. Maybe buy a girl a drink at Happy. Honey, this is why guys need to be educated about pregnancy. That's what I thought too. Yeah, I had a little bit of prepartum depression, but it was nice. It was fun. Dude, those depressions were pretty interesting. You know what happened? Is all of a sudden, I get so depressed. Like, all of a sudden, my face goes like this, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to cry. Imagine your wife saying that. Be like, what the fudge is wrong with this girl? Well, all of a sudden, that's what happens. I'm like, I want to cry. But I don't cry. But I want to cry. Well, what the heck? What does she want, right? So, it was pretty interesting. Well, I got to a point where I was like hating on my life for getting pregnant, and the fact that every other streamers were having fun in Europe while I was stuck in like my house. And the fact that people are doing IRL and growing big on stream while I'm just kind of stuck here with you guys. Just kidding. But it's been rough. Where like I want to do a lot of like stream wise of doing this and that, but I just couldn't because my body couldn't withstand it. So I was actually planning on doing a Japan trip for my prenatal trip. But the thing is, even like 2 days ago, I went to like a 1.5 hour drive with my in-laws. The whole time there, the only thing I did while everyone was having fun at the lake or the stream or the river, all I did was sleep inside in the air conditioning. What went through my head was I was like, damn, my bed is more comfier than this. And so I realized that going on a certain trip, I realized that it'll just kind of be a waste of money. So I ended up saying to Mia that let's not go to a foreign country, because I mean I could go to US and that's still to me like quote unquote a trip. So I mean it's better for me to save up money and then enjoy buying more stuff for the baby or doing more like content wise stuff. So I'd rather do more in Korea since I didn't ever live in Korea, so it's all good. Anyways yeah, and actually sleeping is awesome. Sleeping is so good, guys. So what I wanted to talk about, guys, is in Korea, I thought that during pregnancy hospital fees would be cheap, but doing all the checkups are so expensive. So I didn't realize, but did you know that you have to do lots of checkups in Korea? So a couple of checkups that I've done was... Let me show you the list of checkups that I did. Yeah, I'm getting old. So including the ultrasound, I had to do... So right before... Like, once I got pregnant, I had to double check and get like a... You're officially pregnant! Congratulations paper. Cost me money. It wasn't that much. Then I had to do like a complete checkup of moving to actually a bigger hospital that actually had all the places where I could actually have the baby and stuff. So I got to a bigger hospital, which is saying I'm gonna use more money. So within 10 to 12 weeks, I had to do 1차 기형아 검사. Which is the integrated test. But so it's the first trimester blood test. That's apparently what I had to do. I guess I'm reading it in English, which is pretty interesting. I also had to do some urine testing, initial blood workup, dating. Oh wait, that's not what I went into. And in that test, there was also like the more expensive to a cheaper version. But to do that test, it tells you what type of syndrome the kid might have. And for me, I picked the cheaper one, which meant I had to do it twice. So I got that done. And then I had to do 정밀 초음파, which is like spending an hour on the ultrasound to check my baby, like checking if the backbone's everything, if it's alive, and if there's 5 fingers, if there's 5 toe or 5, you know, everything, if it has an eye, nose, blah blah blah, using ultrasound. But those actually cost me more than I've expected. I think up to currently I spent like $700, and I know in US terms it's not that much. Cause honestly, 700 makes sense, right? It's typical, but in Korean bill, that's actually more than expected. So actually, a lot of Koreans complain that the checkups for the pregnancy is actually more expensive than than it should be. So, and then I'll be doing the this week. Oh, this Friday, guys, I'm doing a test, by the way. Still doesn't make sense, to be honest, from any... Yeah. Of course it's cheaper than a new phone, but it also is included in my hospital fee. So I'm not complaining. Healthcare, for me too, I was like, it's cheap, right? But... So there is medical coverage if you are Korean or if you're married to a Korean. Luckily, I'm married to a Korean, so I got $1,000 from the government to spend on medical fees. So I'm still covered in that. Thankfully, I'm still, you know, like, I got donation from the government. Thank you, government. Government Oppa, thank you so much. Here's my 02 for giving me $1,000. Yes, of course, it's still cheap. However, in a Korean standpoint, it's a little bit more expensive than I expected. So, which is unfortunate. So I honestly think that probably if we do all the testing in US, it's gonna be 20K. That's what I mentioned about the pre-pregnancy testing everything. So price went up for the checkups? That's a great question. And can I mention how many products a baby needs? Oh, not to mention, by the way, I'm actually decided not to go on the postnatal care system that they have in Korea. It is very famous because literally it gives health to the moms. However, the reason why is, first of all, it's way too expensive. I'm not gonna pay $5,000-$6,000 on just go. Okay, wait, sorry, it shouldn't be 5 or 6, like $5,000 for 2 weeks on just sleeping. I mean, if you kind of think about it in US terms, it's not that expensive, but to me, I just felt like I'd be trapped there. First of all, my mom can't come in because of COVID reasons, so only Mia can come in. But the thing is, Mia's already working during the day, so he only comes at night. So I'm stuck there without my PC, without anything, with nothing to do, and just sleeping. So some people actually felt like they're trapped in jail instead of thinking that they're resting, that they're trapped in jail and they're just getting like their milk taken out. So it felt like a cow. Yeah, that's what I also think too, Fish. So I decided not to go. Yeah, because I can't leave some places they won't let me leave the care system. And like the place that seemed like a quote-unquote hotel, it was so high quality. Honestly, I thought about going there because I think it's worth the money. They give you the massage and everything. But they won't let me leave. My mom cannot come, and like I don't have anything to do there. So you know what I was actually thinking was streaming for 2 weeks, doing a subathon. To earn up my $4,000 that I'd be spending here, $4,000 or $5,000 that I'd be spending, is do a subathon. Maybe I'll just do 02. Cause I didn't have anything to do. There is no room service. I can only order food. I do Pilates twice a week. I get 2 massages. They teach you on something, but other than that, I can't leave. The only thing I could do is talk with the what is it, like other moms who just had a baby and like bond with them, but I don't want to bond with some random moms. Yeah, it'd be like COVID quarantine stream. Wait, but you guys will finally get to see me do sleep stream and have my booba showing half the time to give baby food, right? So I was like, oh, that's too much, too stressful, blah blah blah. So I ended up not going. Might have hot moms there. Yeah, actually not hot mom, but rich mom. That's where rich mom went. So I decided, not worth the money. I'd rather spend the money on products for my child than for my care. I mean, I'm going to spend money for myself. So yeah, so the thing that I'm talking about right now isn't in the hospital. This is not hospital. This is a separate place, separate system that they have in Korea, where it's like postnatal care service. So you go to a different place and it literally has, some places actually look like a hotel. So it kind of gives moms a time to rest after having all that like baby issue coming out of the system and stuff. But it is effing expensive, which makes sense because they have all the care system, they have like massages, they have yeah, they have massages. Oh, they shampoo your hair. Because you're not supposed to shampoo. I think you're not supposed to have water touching you or something like that. So they shampoo you, which is kind of cool. That's why I was like, oh, that's nice. And they take care of your kid for you. So you get to only be with your kid for maybe like 2 hours. But other than that, there's a nurse that's taking care of your child. So all you gotta do is sleep. But I was like, you know, that sounds great and everything, but the time that I'm not sleeping, I can't have friends over, I can't have my mom over, Mia's gonna be working, I'm not gonna go. I wanted to, but I'm not. So this typically is for 2 weeks, but I was gonna ask if it was for bonding with child, but this sounds like a not bonding hotel spot. Yeah, it's that. I think so you know how Korean women are made different than, I mean, like their bones and everything are a little bit different than foreigner bones and stuff. So we're much more, I don't want to say fragile. It sounds like, you know, we're very fragile girls, but like, you know, we have smaller frames and everything. So I think it takes time to adjust. So I think there's some issue with water. I still have to look it up. Don't trust 100% on me, but my mom said the same thing, and she's like, you're not supposed to take a shower for a week. I'm like, thanks, mom. So yeah, it's not really like a bonding time, but it's more of, hey, this is your last freedom before you have to take care of the baby. You have 2 weeks. But to me, that wasn't like freedom. I'd rather be like 2 weeks here and everything, and maybe do like a stream once a week while I'm resting for like 2 hours, just being like, hey guys, I got baby and I'm dead type of thing. Maybe it's either on bed or something. So I'd rather do that than go to a place and feel really depressed, because I feel like if I do that, I'll actually be streaming for 24 hours. So yeah, I mean, I would have to look it up. I actually don't know the exact details on like the specific things, but we're my mom wanted to be very careful, so she's like, that's why I'm coming to Korea. Yeah, I heard it's every 2-3 hours. But including that, also like baby products are pretty expensive. I don't know why they make it so expensive. So let me share you guys what I organized. So the other day, guys, I was yesterday, since I had a day off of not wanting to stream, I started organizing this. And it goes by baby bed, baby something, baby, like what I should put in my room, what for booba stuff, feeding stuff, what's going outside, what this is for the bath, this is for the clothes, this is for the other stuff, this is for moving stuff. But here's the thing, like, wouldn't you want to buy something even if you are... But I would be willing to spend even if I don't make that much money. No, but I think overall, just in general, it's been expensive because the amount of babies being produced in Korea dropped. Back in our parents' days, none of this was required. That's true, that's true. But here's the thing. After that, a lot of your parent has issues with maybe your wrist or like your feet because they didn't get the proper care that they needed after giving birth because they didn't know about it. But now that we're more educated, they realize that there are much better options for the women to take care of their body. That's why it's actually decent to buy these stuff. For example, like my mom had to stand up a lot instead of resting and sleeping after giving birth. So she actually has issues walking, like her feet really hurts after walking for like not even a long time. And the wrist part too, because people didn't know how to take care of themselves. But now that they've seen all these different methodologies or all these different products that does help, they're willing to save the women's body, right? Even if the kid's important, the women is also important too. But the fact that they're making it cost a lot just to have that type of spec or that type of, you know, you think of ergonomics, right? It's kind of unfortunate. And the fact that we're treating it as like back in our days, we're okay. Yeah, guys, time passed, right? We're now grown-ups. We're now moving to the trend, so. Now someone just has to mix those delivery bots from Wisconsin with a stroller and have the auto. What is this? And then you guys. Oh, is this it? Oh, but oh, sorry, I should not be screaming. I keep losing my voice, guys. I was screaming. Oh, is it there? Oh! Well, they say to dry it well. Twins? Me too. I wanted twins, but unfortunately it's not a twin. Ah, I was supposed to contact. I'll do that later. I have to go to the bathroom and then I'll come back. Guys, can I just say that just picture of me just now, I look so pretty. What happened? Okay, maybe not that one, but anyways, I'll be back. Oh! What the fudge? What happened? Ah! 진짜 시커면서. I hate programming. 흔들어봐.
I just wanna. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Today, I think something crazy is gonna happen.
Marry
I
me.
think it's ready.
오빠.
고음질의 스케치가 맛있는 음악을 시작합니다.
와 목소리 왜 저래? 너무 섹시한데? Guys, I used to be so pretty back then. What happened? I'm now fat and chubby. Oh. It's because of the camera, guys. Wow, guys. You know I said I can stream for 5 hours? I have issue. My voice hurts. I must have been so excited. I don't even know what today's content was supposed to be. I actually didn't plan anything. Holy cow. I think I might have to let you guys go. Sorry for people who's in Cali. I feel like Cali interns are going to hate me because I always end at a bad time. You guys are not getting fired, but I'm giving you guys early release time. I don't have a food craving. Your truck broke down? Oh, what happened? You need to sleep? Oh, thanks for watching. Guys, I think today we'll keep it short. I think 3 hours is decent. I don't know what we can do tomorrow. Tomorrow, should we try going IRL? What will we do IRL? Actually, tomorrow, let's program. Because on the 18th, I have to go to doctor. Baby stuff shopping sounds so fun. So let's program tomorrow, and then I have to go to a doctor's appointment on the 18th. So. Yay! What a perfect timing, fish! We're gonna be programming together. And then 18th, there's gonna be a bunch of K-pop stuff coming that I have to do, like Twice's single. Stacy's coming out today. So we'll have to do that. Yeah, I'll do a better job of streaming next week, guys. Sorry, this week was kind of rough for me. But anyways, today I'll keep it short. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but my energy is kind of sucky. So if you guys ever find my Korean Instagram about baby stuff, feel free. If you guys want to know, I just didn't know because it'll be a bunch of Korean stuff, but if you guys are interested, feel free to follow me, because I'm trying to make it into an influencer account where I'm gonna get a bunch of baby stuff, thingamabobby stuff coming out, free stuff. So hopefully. Dr. Fish is those small fish that eats dead skin. Take it easy. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it easy. I'll try to take it easy. But yeah, if you guys are ever interested, look it up on I'll let you guys know on my Discord, my new Instagram account. I thought about keeping it secret, but then the amount of like moms added to my channel versus the actual thing was kind of low. So yeah, I need you guys' Instagram help. Yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching. And thanks for all the donation, guys. I know I'm always oh, keep it secret. Okay, I'll keep it a secret. I'll keep it a secret then. But thanks for helping out. I know I haven't been streaming a lot, and I don't have fun topics to talk to you guys about, but I'll try to be excited about some stuff, and I'll probably bring in some more controversial fun topic, and we could talk about that later too. I'll be more aware of the recent news that's happening so that we'll talk crap about it. So hey, okay, I'm not being harsh on myself, but thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. I'll be programming, I'll be working on my Discord bots, so if you guys want to help me, feel free to come tomorrow too. Bye. Annyeong. I'll eat a lot. Thanks for everything. Annyeong.